talk about your fatherhood journey real quick. How many kids do you have again?
I have 5 kids.
Just like me, five, just like me. Okay. So talk to me about that overall experience because I know how, because I had my first sons at 17. So I know how from then into now, just how much parenting has shaped me and like all the stuff I've learned about them, but all the stuff I learned about myself too. So talk to me about that. Like, what are some of the things you've learned about yourself, or like how have your kids changed you in a good way?
Well, they have show taught me patience.
Hmm.
Definitely taught me patience. But what's so crazy is about my babies is I had my first kid at 17,
Hmm.
just turned 18, and then I had my um, second, two and three, the second and third kid by two different ladies. We don't get into that,
Hmm.
whatever. Um, the same year, they was a month apart, right? But that was a
Just like me.
knucklehead. Because I didn't have a fatherhood to teach me better. I didn't have
Yeah.
nobody to really teach me or show me better. I basically did what I knew. I was like, okay, this is fun, whatever.
Hmm.
And after I got all of that together and found my wife, now I kind of knew. And then that was a struggle, because I was still young, Bucky, like, yeah. But these kids have showed me how to be, made me who I am. They made me who they kind of like a reality check,
Hmm.
like a reality check. Honesty. You have to be straightforward with them because they trust me. They're gonna call you out. They're gonna
Hmm.
they're gonna call you out. They're gonna check you now in a way that you're like. You don't talk to me like that, but you sure telling the truth though. I'm with you. Like like just being straight up. Like, hey, like don't disrespect, but I understand where you're coming from. As a
Yeah.
dad and as a son, I had the same feeling, so it made me realize that I have to put my feet to the fire and get to where I need to be for them.
Yeah.
I have to
I'm
get to
man.
where I need to be.
Yep.
Like
That sounds.
I have to be honest with them. I cannot lie to them. I can't sugarcoat it. I have to put myself in position so they can have something to look at. You know,
Hmm. Hmm.
not just that dad that's going doing whatever he want to do, and then when they ask for something, oh, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. I mean, is it a
Yeah.
struggle with them? Yes. They do. Do they think money grow on trees? Yes.
Yeah.
Do they think that every time you ask for something, you get it? Yes, but I do my best. You know,
Hmm.
I give them advice. I show them how to hustle for us going getting what you want. I tell them go and get an education, but you take that education and turn it into entrepreneurship.
There
Go
you
and be
go.
your own boss, because that's
Hmm.
something we wasn't taught. We was
Hmm.
taught get an education, go to
And
work,
work.
retire. Yes,
Yep.
but I'm showing them
Yep.
a different avenues. I'm showing them a different way. I was like, man, I'm a country boy that came up with nothing, and I have came out here and started a business. Been working, been had my feet to the grind since I've been here. In
Hmm.
Sacramento and California, been good to me and my family. You could do the same thing. No
There
matter
you go.
where you, no matter where you at, no matter what the circumstance is. If you want something bad enough, pray and go for what you know, man. And
There
don't
you
let
go.
nobody tell you nothing different.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
that was the hard part for me because I always used to doubt myself because I haven't never had nobody to push me.
Mm.
You know, like, oh, should I do this? No, that don't work. Oh, should I do this? No, people gonna talk about me.
Mm.
You know,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
and then the
Yes.
older that I have gotten, I was like, man, forget it. I don't care what nobody said, man. We just gonna do this. Like,
There
this
you
is
go.
what it is. This is what it is. And so
Uh-huh.
that's the same motivation I give them. I talk
Yep.
to them every day. I'm a grandfather. I'm a
Me too.
grandfather of a pretty little girl that I love and dear and help take care of too, same way I was taken care of.
Hmm.
But I show them no matter what the circumstances, is always a way out or make the circumstances better than what it is.
There you go. There you go. And it's so funny because my situation is very similar. I had my first two sons when I was 17, about to be 18. I had two more kids, maybe 2 or 3 years later, and I just had to come to grips with what I didn't know. Like just
Yes.
being raised by my mom, now I can say it, but there were times where shit, I was acting like my mama.
You know, like, yes, I caught myself being like my grandparents and my close my refrigerators don't you take stuff for granted, but they didn't know, man. Like,
You know what
like,
I mean?
so I get
Yes.
it. Yeah, I respect that.
Yep. So so